Hello YouTube, what's up? It's Deep Aviation here, and today we're gonna be discussing top 3 best fighter pilots of all time. Coming at number 3, we have Ivan Kozedub. Ivan Kozedub holds the record for being the highest scoring Soviet and Allied fighter ace of Scotland, ace of Second World War. Throughout his career, he achieved his victories while flying 3 different aircrafts, the LA-5F, the LA-5FN, and the LA-7. Kozedub joined the Red Army in 1940, and in January 1941 he graduated as a pilot. His initial duties included training other pilots. The German invasion, however, forced him to relocate to Moscow. It wasn't until March 1943 that his squadron was posted on the front, and Kozedub saw his first action. It wasn't until July 6, 1943 that he made his first kill. He scored his last kill on April 17, 1945, bringing his total to 64. He is credited as one of the few pilots to have shot down Me-262 fighter jet, and for being the first to do so. In April 1945, he claimed to have downed 2 American P-51 Mustangs during a friendly fire incident. He was mistaken for a German fighter and was forced to defend himself. The footage, however, was shot using ZS equipment, which was used primarily by the Luftwaffe, so the claim is highly suspect. At number 2, we have Hans Ulrich Rudel. The most decorated German pilot of the war was Hans Ulrich Rudel. He shot down 9 enemy aircraft. While this feat isn't spectacular in an aging where his colleagues were shooting down tens and hundreds of enemy aircraft, what is spectacular is that he achieved this feat while flying Junkers Ju-87 Stuka dive bomber. What's even more spectacular is he claimed to count against ground targets. Rudel flew 2,530 missions on the Eastern Front and is credited with the destruction of 800 vehicles, 519 tanks, 150 artillery pieces, 70 landing crafts, and 1 cruiser, and a battleship. He was shot down 30 times and was wounded, losing a leg as a result. Despite the injury, he continued flying. His career ended in 1945 with the end of destruction of the Third Reich. He surrendered to the American and unrepentant Nazi till his death in 1982. He immigrated to South America, where he smuggled weapons for right-wing groups and helped his fellow Nazis escape, including shelter of Joseph Mengele, the SS doctor at Auschwitz. In 1976, the US military sought Rudel's expertise in developing the A-10 Thunderbolt ground attack aircraft. At number 1, we have Erich Bobby Hartmann. With a count kill of 352 Allied aircraft, Erich Hartmann remains the most successful fighter pilot of all time, and it is highly unlikely that his score will ever be surpassed. Later known as Bobby, Hartmann started his aviation career in gliders before joining the Luftwaffe in 1940. He completed his training in 1942 and quickly racked up against his record. His last career mere hours before the German surrender on May 8, 1945. Erich Hartmann surrendered to the Americans but was turned over to the Soviets, who convicted him for crimes and sentenced him to 20 years, which was later increased to 25 years imprisonment. He also spent 10 years in a Soviet gulag. The charges brought him against were likely false and designed to pressure him into serving for the East German Air Force. Nevertheless, he only served his sentence until 1955, when he was repatriated. The following year, he joined the West German Air Force and later became a civilian flight instructor. Hartmann died in 1993 at the age of 71. In 1997, he was posthumously acquitted of all charges by Russian Federation. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel. And goodbye till we meet again.